Hello YouTube, Nathanie Etinoffe here again, and I am stopping by to do this quick video for you in the series on the topic of dating. And last time we were speaking about the subject, I mentioned that there was supposed to be a plan or a map that you need to have so you know how you're pursuing or you're going through the jungle of dating, because really that's what it is out there. It is a jungle. And I was recently having a conversation with this person, and because I enjoy conversations, he said to me, well, you know what, maybe it's likely that we could be a good team because I love conversations and I don't believe in looks. And when he said to me he doesn't believe in looks, I'm like, huh, something is wrong with your view. And so we conversed about that for a bit. And I just wanted to ask anybody in the house who doesn't believe in looks when they're looking for a partner? Well, that's interesting because I do believe that looks is very important, a very important aspect or a very important trait you're supposed to have on your list of items that you want in a partner. How the person's appearance does matter, and it doesn't only stop at their appearance but also physical attractiveness. Because if you don't believe in looks, where does the chemistry, which is also an important trait, where does the chemistry start happening? Can anybody help me? Are you following me? Okay, so I believe physical attractiveness and appearance is important, so you have to believe in looks. I believe conversations are important. That's how you get to know what's inside there of the person that you're dating. So they're important. Some people, they want to actually say they're interested in you, and they just want to be around you, but they don't want to talk. And I want to know how you can get to know someone if they're just around you and they don't want to say anything, or the things that they're saying doesn't have any significance. Or conversations that you've had previously, it's like that's the only conversation they can have. I'm like, hello, there are lots of things to talk about. Find something else to talk about, or please do not bore me. Okay, so we've got the appearance, we've got the conversations in, we've got the chemistry in. Another important trait when selecting a partner, another item that's important to have on the list, is the person's spirituality. And when I say spirituality here, a lot of people think spirituality means, oh, they're religious and they go to the same church as I do, so we're gonna work. And when we were growing up, basically that's what we were taught. But hey, if that was really the case, many people in the same church would not be getting divorced, okay? All right? So when I'm speaking and thinking spirituality, I'm not thinking about going to the same church as you. While it's good to be religious for some people, as long as the person, to me, as long as the person believes that they were created by this supernatural force, and that the supernatural force loves and cares for them, and the supernatural force will give them whatever they require to go through this journey. Because there are times in relationships you really lose your footing, and you really have to surrender to a force that's greater than you. And so if both of you share that, it's possible that your spiritual lives are aligned, and your relationships can possibly work. And so these are just some of the items that you need to have on your list when you consider searching for a partner. Do they have the same outlook as you? Do they have the same value system as you? Do they have the same goals as you? Or are you looking for differences that attract? One of the psychologists that I listened to, he mentioned that it's best to have similarities, because similarities, they're like deposits in the bank, in your emotional bank account, whereas differences, while they do attract, they also rub on your nerves. and they take from your source. It takes more energy to build a relationship with someone when you are different, although it does work for some people, but it does require more from each person to build a relationship where you guys are very different as opposed to where you're similar. So this is all that I'm going to share with you today on on the topic of dating, and I hope that the things that I shared, they were they made sense to you, and if anything I have shared with you does resonate with you, like, share, or leave a comment in the description area. I thank you for listening, and until next time when we get together again for another conversation on the topic of dating. Peace out.